Hey, I'm Lauren from TasteBetterFromScratch.com, where I share easy to make recipes that taste better from, you guessed it, scratch. This pulled pork recipe is so easy to make. I love it because the spice rub uses basic pantry ingredients. You can cook it in the oven, in the slow cooker, in the Instant Pot. It makes a lot, it's great for our crowd, and there's tons of different ways to serve it and enjoy it. I'm gonna talk all about it. Let's get started. All right, here's the king of the show here. We've got our pork shoulder or pork butt roast. It's a nice fatty meat, and the fat really is gonna make the meat tender and fall apart easily and add a lot of flavor. But we don't want like huge chunks of fat. I've already gone ahead and cut off a lot of the big pieces of fat, but anything that's like really fatty like this, you can go ahead and use kitchen shears or a knife and just cut it right off the meat. And we're gonna cut it into some big chunks, and then we're gonna make our spice rub to rub it all over, get it nice and coated, and sear it before we put it in the oven. All right, we've got our meat trimmed, cut into a few big pieces. I went ahead and washed my hands. I've been touching this meat because we are gonna go ahead and put together our spice rub to give this meat some flavor. Okay, now we're ready to put the spice rub together. We've got a tablespoon of brown sugar. We're just gonna add all of this to a bowl. A tablespoon of chili powder, and then a teaspoon each of the rest. Garlic powder, teaspoon of that, onion powder, teaspoon of salt and pepper, and cumin. That's it. I love the combination of these sweet, smoky flavors of this spice mix. I wish you guys could smell it. This is a great thing to make ahead of time. You can even store it in your pantry. It keeps for a long time. All right, let's go ahead and rub this on our meat. All right, there's nothing to this really. I just sprinkle it on top, get a nice even coating all around the meat. Don't be afraid to use your hands, get in here, rub it into the meat. Smells so good. This is really what's gonna add such good flavor as the meat cooks. Okay, we've got our Dutch oven pot ready. I'm gonna add some canola oil. We'll get the oil heating up nice and hot. So the trick with searing meat is we want a really high heat because we're not looking to cook the meat. We wanna get a nice browned, crispy edge on the meat. We're gonna cook it in the oven. We're using our pot here just to sear it. I'm using a Dutch oven. You can use any pot that's oven safe. Put it on the stovetop over medium high to high heat so we can get a really quick, nice brown crust on the meat. So I'm gonna cook this in 2 batches because my pot's not that big. So just add a few big chunks of the meat, and we're gonna cook it in batches here. Listen to that crackling, popping sound. We know that meat's getting a nice brown crust on the end. That's exactly what we want. It's gonna add a super good flavor and tenderness to the meat while it cooks in the oven. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness, and it smells amazing too. All right, let's get the second batch in here. This is so quick and easy. I love doing this anytime I'm making a roast, whether it's pulled pork or a beef roast. That extra step of searing the meat really makes a difference in the end product and the flavor. All right, we're ready to add the rest of the meat to this pan. At this point, you can just squish everything together, layer it on top of each other. We can go ahead and turn the heat off. The last step we're doing before we get this thing in the oven is adding my secret ingredient, which is a can of Coke. If you can use Coke, you could use Dr. Pepper, root beer. What we're looking for is the carbonation and the sugar in the soda that's really gonna tenderize and flavor and sweeten the meat as it's cooking. So go ahead and just dump the Coke all over. Look at that beautiful sizzle. We're ready to go, that's it. Let's get it in the oven. All right, we're gonna cook this at 300 degrees, low and slow for about 3 hours. Then we're gonna take the lid off, cook it for another 1 to 2 hours until the meat shreds really easily with a fork. All right, let's get it out of the oven. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Oh, I can't even get it out of the pot. It's shredding so easily. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. This is our reward after all of that work. Look how easily that's just coming apart, so easily. This is what it should look like. It should shred really easily. It should be nice and moist. It has that great crust on it from searing it, from the seasonings. I can already tell this is gonna be so flavorful. I cannot wait to try it. If you see any big chunks of fat, hopefully we trimmed most of it, but you can just discard those off to the side. This looks really good. All right, we've got our meat shredded so beautifully. Let's serve this up. I'm gonna serve it my favorite way, which is on a bun with my amazing mango pineapple slaw. We're just gonna take any old bun here, load up some of this meat. This looks so good. All right, I've got some barbecue sauce here. This is my homemade barbecue sauce because you know it tastes better from scratch. You can use any favorite barbecue sauce that you have. I'm gonna give it a nice drizzle. You can eat it just like this, or you can go extra special crazy and put some yummy, crunchy, fresh slaw on here. I love this slaw. I'm gonna link to it in the description. It's got pineapple, mango in it. It gives such a nice crunch and flavor to the sandwich. Get over here. I know you're dying. My husband's over here. I know he's dying. He's hovering, waiting to try this. He's my meat loving, pork loving. Oh, look at this sandwich.
So good.
Yes. We love our pulled pork over here.
So good.
So good. Save me a bite of that.
Hey, we should have this with friends at a barbecue. So good.
Serve it in a sandwich, serve it in tacos, your nachos. We like to put some in baked beans. You can even serve it plain with really killer barbecue sauce, some great barbecue sides like baked potatoes, fresh fruit, however you wanna serve it. This is gonna be the king of your barbecue. It is so good. People are always asking how much pulled pork they need to make for their party. I've got a great, easy calculator on the post on my website. I will leave the link to it at tastebetterfromscratch.com. I've also got information for making it ahead, freezing it, storing it. You can find all those great tips on my website. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel where you can find tons of other recipes that taste better from scratch. See you soon.